bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's the morning time.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Happy day. Happy Monday, July 6th. Tomorrow's the day. Yo, my daughter was born in like 4:30 something in the morning. She is turning 18 tomorrow. She's all amped up. She's all excited. My house is completely covered in party supplies? Supplies is the word I was looking for. Yeah, supplies, decorations, you name it. My house is covered in it. I cleaned the crap out of it this weekend. So much to do. Good morning, everybody. What's up, MP? Bukes, how you doing? Caitlin in the house and Dylan. What is up, people? How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? How was your fourth? How was your World Cup watching? What'd y'all get after? Like MP and I have now taken our relationship to the textual, so I know a lot about what was going on with him. Dude looks like he had a blast. He just chucked his sons at his brother's house and had some family of three time. Just him, his wife, and his daughter. So I adore that. That's a lot of fun. Looks like she had a blast. Oh boy, the points mean today's episode is going sideways. Weekend was great. I'm a burnt tomato. Yeah, too much time in the sun. How much hair gel you use? Oh, dude, it's the opposite. It just goes up. I have to use hair gel to get it to go down. So it's just my morning hair. Just kind of does whatever it wants. Met my brother on the beach at 7 a.m. yesterday and left the beach. Whew, damn, bruh. That is way too much sun for a fair skinned brother like yourself. No bueno. But yeah, we had a good weekend on my side of the world. Lots got done. I found myself coming out of last week's long, exhausting, eventful, energized week at work. Instead of being like going into a coma and relaxing, I found myself with a lot of energy. So I took on a lot of projects around the house, woke up really early every day and just started getting, just like Caitlin said, the small tasks done, the stuff that have been bothering me or the kids have been asking for. So all that kind of stuff. Is that your high school diploma in the background? No, it's a contractor's license. Um, and yeah, just kind of got after it this weekend. So did some more irrigation work, some gardening. Started taking apart this electric motorcycle that the kind of died on us and had a flat tire. Um, Went on like a little excursion trying to find a replacement tube and get someone to change it out for me because I just didn't feel like doing that. I don't know how you had the mental capacity for all that, dude. It's so much, dude. And I sent him a video of it. Like one of the things that we fell in love with about the house was the backyard and all the landscaping. But man, just it's so exhausting. So that you can screw in light bulbs by yourself. Yeah, exactly. In fact, thanks for reminding me. I actually do need to. I forgot about that. Buy light bulbs. That was something that came up. I did. Yeah. I've been focused on the landscaping. I've been focused on the garage, the motorcycle, that kind of stuff, the household chores. I definitely forgot about light bulbs. That's a thing. Both my kids, Bentley and Bailey, have at least one, maybe two out of the four bulbs in their room that are out. And then my wife bought some, and instead of buying like the bigger floodlight versions that go in the recessed lighting, she bought just like the normal light bulbs. So it looks a little awkward, but yeah, that's the life of a contractor. His house is in shambles because he's just doesn't want to do anything after 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 doing shit all week long. You know, I don't even barely do anything anymore. So yeah, motorcycle. The motorcycle was a trek. I found myself like 20 miles away from home to like find this, a place that would do this for me and get it for me. And then it took them an hour. So then I was like, oh, I'll go to the nearest Home Depot, which took me another couple miles away. My screen's froze. Can anyone see me? What's going on? Oh, there we go. We're back. Um, Same here. Just here saving lives. You don't need to pay me. We have no ceiling fans and really ceiling lights in our house, or really ceiling lights. Oh, okay. So you got that's the old school houses where it's just like switchable outlets, or you just have to have lamps everywhere. Is that a city? I don't know. Shambles. Yeah, probably. But yeah, found myself in like a weird Home Depot, and then got back, and then I was messaging my wife saying like about how like things went a little sideways in the morning. And she's like, "Oh, I'm leaving anyways." And I'm like, "Okay, sorry, I won't be able to bring you back Starbucks because that was one of the things I had said I was going to do." As I'm driving home, apparently the decision got made to not leave to go to her parents' house. And so I came home to a wife expecting Starbucks, even though I said I wasn't going to get it. And that turned into a whole thing for the rest of the day. Turned into some attitude, some marital stress. Eventually, she left to go get Starbucks. I may or may not have said some words that were unkind about her around my children, and I did pay the price for that later in the evening when one of my children decided to tell her that I said some improper words about her. So that's fun. Children are listening. Children do rat you out. Don't mess with the caffeine source. I know. I should have. Anyways, Saturday I recovered and I went 7 a.m., got the Starbucks and brought it right to her. Just get that straight to the dome. Um, Also Friday took Bailey to the tattoo parlor to schedule our tattoos for her birthday. My house also sees the game. The router is on the light switch. That is that is the wrong place. I mean, unless you're like doing it like, hey honey, we need some Wi-Fi downtime. Just flip the light switch and the Wi-Fi goes out. That might be good. Our garage is connected to our basement lights. Yeah, it's shenanigans. It is. I had that at my last place. The When I was trying to figure out how to change something, I would turn off a breaker, but then it would change it would turn off like five different things in the house in random locations. Yeah, the way people wired houses back in the days is just out of control. Anyways, we had a good weekend. 4th of July was awesome. Um, we did initiate a water balloon fight. And just as I was grabbing the first water balloon to kind of just like throw it up in the air towards where all the kids were, uh, the youngest of our group, this little girl River, I think she's like 2, maybe 3. She comes running towards me, and as my hand's going up like this, her face just goes right into my hand, and I just knocked her completely on her ass into a pile of rocks and a cactus. I'm not a cactus, like more of a spiky plant. So yeah, I unfortunately made the smallest of us cry. What's up, David? What's up, Oz? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? David and Oz in the house. We got a full house. This is supposed to be a long episode, we got a lot to talk about. I'm going slower than I need to, but yeah. So all good. She ended up recovering. We ended up having fun. Other than that, it was a fun pool party, good food, a little bit of World Cup action, lots of pool shenanigans, tossing kids around, playing football, dating. Carry to fire. Note to self: Dom doesn't need water balloons. Yeah, dude. Doesn't need water balloons to make kids cry. I can do it. I mean, to be fair, when we were talking about having the water balloon fight, we were trying to like separate the kids, like the little kids from the big kids, so that no one would cry. And then someone was like, "Why don't we just have it be dads versus kids?" And I was like, "Well, that's a recipe for Dom and Jared, the other dad, making everyone cry." Like, there's a video where like the other dad, Jared, just like smashes a water balloon into his son's face from across the driveway. So yeah, dads get competitive when it comes to water balloons. I don't know. Anyone else feel that? And then yesterday was just chores. There's so many chores yesterday. The house is clean. We have a party tomorrow. Bailey's got like 20 something people coming over. So just figured I'd get a jump start on that. Headshots only, right? Headshots or nut shots. Jared was going for the head. I was going for the nuts. So, you know, between the two of us, we had those boys covered. Headshots are a must. I mean, they're more funny. And then I had this little girl like behind me just constantly throwing water balloons at my back, and they wouldn't pop, but they still like stung. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Yep, exactly. That was my childhood. Headshots only. Gotta do it. I mean, you got a brother, so you got an older brother, right? So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna get hit in the head with water balloons. That's it. It is what it is. What else? Jumped in the jacuzzi last night after a long weekend. Did not invite my son, so felt a little bad about that, but it is what it is. Gave my daughter a lot of shit because she kept asking me to take her to acai bowls. 3 older brothers, yeah, Jesus. You're just target practice. They were like, "Thanks, mom, for the target. We appreciate you." Um, so yeah, I gave Brooklyn a lot of shit. I took her for acai on Friday. She absolutely loved it. I did too. I'm a big fan. But then she just asked all weekend, all weekend, all weekend. And finally I was like, "Look, we got to come to some sort of arrangement. I'm not going to take you out every single night of the weekend. Once a weekend, pick a place. I'll take you there. Not twice, not 3 times. If we miss a weekend, I'm not going to double stack the next weekend. If we double stack one weekend, I'm not going to take away a weekend. Like, but I can't have you just constantly asking me." She came downstairs like 5 times yesterday, and all she did was like roam around the kitchen, not grab anything, and then ask me for acai. And I'm like, "Girl, get over it. Move on." My father bought us football helmets because we brought. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Best way to get the moms involved: have a kid, hit them with a water balloon, and tell them to say, "Dad said to do it." Mom can't tell. The moms were on the other side of the house. So in this one, we were doing the water balloon fight in the front yard, and all the moms were in the backyard, finally getting to go in the pool because there was so much peace and quiet. Because all the dads and all the kids were out of it, except when your wife outsmarts you and just grabs the hose. Yeah, yeah. My wife stays away from that, and I'm glad she does because the last thing I want is to her to be out there and me to throw a water because I will, and hurt her because I will, and then it's just no good comes to that. Come on now, don't put that. We don't need that. But she made me 3 kids. That's plenty of targets. I didn't need to target her anymore. All right, guys. We're here.
Don't do the
We're here. Let's
reading.
read some books. Let's read some books. 3 readings, right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I feel like maybe Fridays I should start doing Saturdays too. And that way I just have to do Sunday and Monday. Bang. Pun intended. Yeah, right? Exactly. It is funny when moms do not like getting hit with it's more funny. Sure. It's funny for a second. It's funny if they, like, know that it's happening. What ends up happening is you do that thing where you're like, "Okay, mom's right there, she's watching. I'm just gonna, like, throw it next to her and or, like, at her feet." And then for whatever reason, you put just a little bit too much energy or, the water balloon is just rolling, and you just smash her. And then you're like, "Damn." That's what happens. Accidental headshot. Subconsciously on purpose? I don't do it. The don't do it, don't do it. She turns around, splash. Yeah. See, we all have experience with it. We've all done it. Just don't do it though. All right, so let's do this. Saturday's reading. Don't, man, that is not, you did not write that word. Don't tie down your eagle. I knew I'd get it. Don't tie down your eagle. So this was a reading where it referenced Florence Nightingale. Yeah, Florence Nightingale, who came from like a wealthy family, and she found her calling in nursing. And the stories tells how her parents were like basically like ashamed of that she's um, working beneath her station or something along those lines. And then turns out she ends up changing the nursing game like to some crazy degree, something like that. Look at me horribly telling the story. Um, and, basically changed the world from all the hard work that she did and the ways that she, um, forget what it was, but she like reorganized the system in which they care for people, wash their hands in I don't know. I'm not good with history, guys. Anybody know? Anybody know for sure? It's in Ryan Holiday's books. Like there's one of his books. Like, I don't remember if it's Discipline or if it's Courage. Maybe it's Courage. But yeah, he's a big fan of hers, and it basically teaches us to not pigeonhole our kids into a certain thing or what we think they should be or maybe what we've done or what we know to be a normal career or a normal lifestyle. Let them spread their wings, let them fly off and do something completely different, let them go somewhere else, let them travel, let them move to a different state. Don't tie them down, don't clip their wings. They're going to do amazing things, especially if you are supporting them. So, how was that reading on Saturday? Good one. Again, month of helping our kids figure out who they are and what they're doing. And then Sunday's reading, ask if they'd like to learn. This was a good one too. Call out is for what's his name? Where's his name? Arthur Ashe. Arthur Ashe became a brilliant tennis player. Do you know it? Does anybody know Arthur Ashe? I don't know him. But apparently the story goes, he was a kid. His dad worked at like a country club or a park. So the kid was kind of roaming around, saw this other tennis player, and the older gentleman could see that the kid, Arthur, was interested, and he just asked, "Do you want to learn? Do you want me to teach you to play tennis?" And he said yes. Taught him. The rest is history. Became a apparently amazing tennis player. I don't know the guy. Don't know the guy personally. We never met. He might live down the street. I don't know. But so the reading teaches us when you see that little spark of curiosity, when you see them, like look out for it. Be on the lookout. You see them kind of like doing a double take on something, and not necessarily just your kids, right? Could be another kid. Could be, just you're at a park, you're doing something with your son, and there's a kid that's kind of watching you, and you just kind of interact with them. Hey, do you want to come play with us? Do you want to learn? That's kind of how the story tells. Try to be that person for your own children, but also maybe for other people's children. You never know um, whose life you're going to change or how you're going to change their life. So, good reading for sure. And that brings us to today's July 6th reading. You have to do this. We need it, or carry the fire. This one, this is an interesting one. A little bit more high level meta. Uh, the kids are born. with a general innate goodness, pure heart, um, looking on the bright side, looking on the positive side. And they're brought into a world with a lot of darkness, a lot of scary things, mean people, untrustworthy people, lots of stuff going on in the world, polarizing topics. I think we were talking last week about even our own family members, mothers in laws, just, you know, adding a layer of toxicity to the environment. And it's our job to protect our kids. It's our job to keep that fire of goodness um, in them and keep it keep it clean and just kind of, just stoke it. Keep it ablaze, as they say. Shout out to our friend Blaze. Where are you, Blaze? Come back to us. What's up, Moss? Good morning. How you doing? Um, help them. We have to help them carry the fire. We have to keep the light in their eyes ablaze, no matter how dark the world gets. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. What else did I read in here? Our job to protect. Yep. Never let them lose their light. Fun, funny, recovery, safety, laughter, love. Oh, I just wrote a bunch of words. It's my second time here. I know, I see that. Welcome back. How was your weekend? How was your fourth? What's going on in your life, dude? Yeah, I kind of that's how I kind of positioned myself in my kids' life and my kids' family is just I've been really having an emphasis on being fun, funny, mixture of loving, adding in consistency, hard work, all those kind of things that I do around the house, showing them. What were we talking about the other day? We were talking about, oh, blanket on the word. One of our daughters brought up cleaning the house. She said something along the lines of, "You own the house, so you should clean it." I was- Caught me off guard because I was like, okay, true story. Like, I do own the house. I am the one responsible for it. That's why I'm doing like the landscaping, the irrigation, trying to fix it up, all that kind of stuff. But I was like, girl, you live in the house. So it's also your responsibility as a family, like as a team member of this family that all lives in and enjoys the house, to just help do your part, clean up after yourself. Uh, but yeah, it took me back for a second. It's kind of a funny. That was as we were, yeah, that was as we were leaving to go to the 4th of July party. It's like, damn. And then I'm pretty sure it was Brooklyn. It's like, girl, I don't even remember us asking her to clean that morning. But who knows? Who knows where these kids get these things from? Right on. And then we have, I should see what the daily Stoic lessons of the whole weekend are, huh? Because we got a little bit of time right now. Today's Stoic lesson was rise and shine. We were made to do, not sleep and cuddle, right? If you had a chance to marry a female AI robot, would you do it? No, I'm good. I'm happily married. I appreciate AI and what it has to offer. I definitely use it a decent amount. I have a friend who uses it way more. But no, I'm happy with my physical wife as it is right now. Even as she challenges me, um, probably more so for that. You know, what was it? I was listening to this morning. That's a little high level. Let's just move on to the Stoic stuff, right? We were made to sleep. No, we weren't made to sleep. We were made to do, right? Active, exert our energy. Sleep is just to recover and refresh us, rebuild whatever we need to. Physical life. Yeah. Yep. 100%. Anybody else want to answer that question? So that was today's lesson of the Stoic. Yeah. Good stuff. Yesterday's is no one said it'd be easy. So that's a lesson in doing the honorable thing. The honorable thing is not always the easy thing. In fact, it's most likely not going to be the easy thing. Non-fungible life. Oh man, just a little bit of ETH is all you need. You can mint your own Bitcoin even. All right. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny today. All right. Well, we could close this one down early, right? What are you guys up to? What else we got? I went through everything so fast. How'd I do that? All right. I thought I was slowing down a little bit. Damn, my wife requires excess gas. My wife wants no gas. So I don't know what your side is like, but my wife is always trying to tell me to stop with the gas. So fire. Yeah. It's Monday, guys. It's Monday. Tomorrow's birthday party. We're gonna go hard work day today. I'm gonna be efficient as fuck. We're gonna close this day out. It's gonna be a long one, but I'm gonna get it all done, get it all prepared, let everybody know I won't be around tomorrow, that I'm celebrating, that I'm gonna embarrass the crap out of my child for the last time before she becomes an adult. Oh, damn it. That's the one big thing I forgot to ask you guys. I got an 18-year-old. What am I supposed to get her for a gift? I need to find like um, I'm trying to make a gift basket. So what's the stuff that I need to put in there? I know the lottery tickets. I'm thinking a gas card because she's supposed to be getting her license. I don't know if I feel like going somewhere and picking up a voter registration. I need to go over to military recruiter, get a couple of those packets. None of that's going to happen, right? A rental agreement for here. Yeah, I should print out a rental agreement. I told her that the other day. I said, only children live in my house for free. You need to get a job. And she just laughed at me. My douchette is full, kicking arse and taking names. Let's go, dude. David's ready. David's ready to get after it. But I don't know what else to get, you know? 18 such a weird year. And the girl's not helpful at all. She's like, we ask her a million times. She's got friends asking, and she's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She has everything. What do you get? This is what I say all the time. What do you get for the person who has everything? Like, what do you get? Like, same with my wife. Like, what do you get? What do you get this person who has everything? Because it's her birthday too. I almost bought her the same shit that I bought last year. Like last year, I got her a weighted blanket because she really wanted one, and she was like stealing our kids one, and then luggage because our luggage was out of control. So then this year, I bought her. Yeah, I know Starbucks for sure. I bought her another blanket that says like "Happy 40th," a T-shirt that says "Vintage 1986" or whatever, and then I almost rebought the luggage because I like the luggage that we got last year and I want more of it because we still don't have enough when we all travel for like a week. Get them matching shirts, Minnie and me. That's it's too late for that shit. It's literally tomorrow. I should have asked you guys like a week ago. And then I did get my wife 2 lounge chairs, like the lay down for sitting outside. So we're good with that. Wifey is handled. It's just the mini her. It's a little pain in the ass. I think it's like Pokemon cards. For some reason, she's back into Pokemon. I don't know. Robux gift card, probably. Like I say, a gas card. It's just gonna be money. It's just gonna be a bunch of. Let's just get her just go to that gift card aisle and just get her a puppy. I tried. The guy across from me, he just rolls into me. And he's like, dude, my father-in-law just brought home 2 Frenchies and is trying to make us take one of them. And I should have just stood up and just been like, I'll take it. Um, yeah, not giving her a puppy. Anything that would make her feel independent, jobs are good. So I'll get her a job. My other daughter, Brooklyn, was like, "You need to apply at, Acai, the acai place." And I was like, "Brooklyn, you can't just have your sister get a job so that you can get free acai bowls. It doesn't work like that." And she's like, "No, I think it would be a fun place for her." Tell him just kiss her and make it count. Sure, I do that every night. Every night I kiss those things to bed, go to bed. Say good night. Dad's going to bed early, but I still love you. Dad'll be gone when you wake up, but I still love you. It's a smart decision though, right? You talking about uh Bailey working at an acai place so we can get free acai? Yeah, I think so too. Just have her bring home like a gallon, like the big 5-gallon jug of it. That'd be dope. That would be dope. Financially, it's a great choice. Save some money. Look at that. We did it. We got some banter back and forth. That's what I live for. Guys, thank you very much for another wonderful show. You guys are the best. So happy that you're all here hanging out with me early in the morning, making my day fun, giving me a little break from the whatever it is that I'm about to do and whatever it is I did before. I hope you all had a good break. I hope you guys all had a good show. Enjoyed my company, enjoyed my shenanigans, my tomfoolery, and that you all have just an amazing day. I'll still be on the show tomorrow. I'm not taking the break from this. Just probably be in my garage most likely. But I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, people. Bye. There's the button. And the other button.
What's up, bitches? What's up? Wake up.